Okay, oh my goodness. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Catalina, owner of Krafts Made by Cat, a small business that sells cute handmade goods. And if you're back for another video, thank you for coming back. Today is December 9th, so this is going to be Vlogmas Day 9. I messed up bad. I think the last one I posted maybe was Day 5. On Day 6, I had my last craft event of the year, and then on Day 7, I relaxed because I have no more shows. My shows are over. Day 5. I have no more. And then on Monday, I was just already behind and didn't record anything I did yesterday either. So, I don't know if I'm going to post. I don't know if I'm going to count this as multiple days because I'm playing catch up. I don't know. We will see. So, we are going to cover everything that has happened. First off, Day 6, I had a craft fair from 4 to 7 p.m. I think I did $577, and when I did this one last year I only made $200, so that is much better this year, but not as good as the other locations that I have done. So that was the 6th. 7th, I did things. There was a fun project I wanted to do. So, real quick, Day 6 was this axolotl. Day 7 was this hedgehog, and Day 8 was this Highland cow. If you don't know, this is my advent calendar by Printomancy, a 3D printing small business that's local to me, and I'm going to open Day 9, which is today. Let's see here, that is Day 9, and we have, there we go, we have a little angel. So cute. So we're going to add the angel to my bucket. It's already almost full. So I knew they weren't all going to fit, but that's alright. So on Sunday was football day. So really I was just sitting watching football with my dad and my sister. My family, doesn't matter. And there was this project I wanted to make. And so I did it, and I did some of it that day, and then I did a good chunk of it. Oh, I did some of it Saturday night because I wanted to, and then I finished it on Sunday. Technically, it's not done yet. I have one thing left to do to it, which I will be doing today. But this pattern is by Loops and Knots Crochet on YouTube. I finally, on all social media, I finally bought this pattern, and I made one that looks just like the one that she made. Obviously, I made some tweaks and things. I made it for my dad. This is not to sell, maybe in the future, but they're just very big and expensive and time consuming, and I just wanted to make it for fun, so I do have to back up. But I made this dragon. So, this is Will the Wood Dragon, that's what she calls it. So, cute little dragon. Got his little legs, and then its wings, and then its spine is faux fur from Michaels, and then you can see the cute little horns, and then the tail as well. So, I used Sage from Premier Parfait Chunky for the main color, and then I used Premier Parfait Chunky in Emerald. I don't know what they call this dark green color. Ivy? Emerald? If I figure it out, I'll put it up on the screen. And I used that darker green for the wings and for the tail. And then I used their standard cream color for the toes on the feet. And then I used the cream color for the horns. And then I used sand from Sweet Snuggles Light, but Premier does have a version. I just still had some Sweet Snuggles Light in this color laying around, so I used that instead. And then the flowers are made in Skinny Chenille in the white and yellow color from Michaels. And then the glitter eyes are just Amazon 25mm safety eyes with the paper colors that it comes with. I just used the green paper instead of painting my own because I wanted to start it Saturday, and since you start with the head, I had to have the eyes, so I just went with basic green eyes. I still need to put mushrooms on this guy. So he's meant to be a forest dragon, and I love him. Because I made it for my dad, I did take some shortcuts. I did hot glue the sand onto the cream for the details of the horn, and I did hot glue the fur yarn for the spine. So I went down, starting at the head, I went down to the tail, and then I looped it around and did the left side, and then looped it around and did the right side. So there's 3 rows of faux fur yarn, and it's just hot glued. And if you play with it, you can feel some of the hot glue under there. So I wouldn't do this if I were to sell it. It's just for my dad. I know I can hot glue it because it'll be fine. And I did also hot glue the flowers on as well, right where the yellow part is. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a yellow middle. So just right where it is, I pushed it in so that the petals curl. And like I said, I still need to add mushrooms to him. But aside from that, he's done, and I think it's really cute. And he's been sitting on my desk, and I love him. So, I'm going to make the mushrooms so I can add them, and then give him the dragon. Also, I had a TikTok order. So we have that here. It is just a gray shark in regular yarn, not jumbo yarn. I do also have I need to mail this out for an event that I am doing. So this needs to get mailed out. So those are going to get mailed out together. And I think I'm all caught up for you guys. Also, I said it in one of my other vlogs, I did place a Premier yarn order. It's shipped. It says it'll be on Friday, so we'll see. Yeah, so I'm going to go make the mushrooms because I really just want to get the mushrooms done and out of the way, and then I have a couple other things I need to do today as well. Alrighty, so it's actually the next day, and I messed up again. So, we are going to attempt to start this today. I'm hoping to finish this, and then I can upload it tonight for day 10 of Vlogmas. So, yesterday I went out. I had a few things to take care of. I had to drop off an order. Went to a couple of stores. I did go to Michael's. All I got was 2 skeins of white and 2 skeins of black and Bernat blanket. I made this last night for a for an order that is doing a meetup today. Did not realize how tight this actually is. So this is a turtle, and behind its shell it's hiding a big booty. And I still have my marketplace listings on Facebook up right now. I plan on taking them down soon, but some people are finding them for last minute Christmas gifts, so I think I'm just going to take down the one-off items that I either don't have. If I do have it, I'll keep it. If not, get rid of it if I don't want to remake it. So I need to package this guy up. We're doing the meet at 12, and it's 10 right now. On top of that, I started working on some mushrooms. I didn't get very far. This is 1 mushroom top, and then these are the 3 mushroom bottoms that I'll need. So I need to make 2 more tops, and then I'm doing 2 other sizes that I also need to make as well. But I'm going to open my advent calendar. So, now that it's the next day. I thought it was the 9th. Apparently it's the 10th, and I did not know that. So, here we are at the 10th. Sometimes, there we go, does not want to, oh my goodness, so cute. And I got a little sea turtle. Look at him. He's so cute. He's 2 different colors. He's light green and dark green. Look at him in the shell. Oh, he's so cute. So, in the lowest bucket we go. Boink. Almost full, by the way. Almost full. So, I don't think they're all going to fit, considering it's only the 10th, and there's still 14 left open. That guy's pushed open, and he shouldn't be. So, we'll figure out what to do with them later. On top of that, I can kind of reach them. Let's see if I can grab them. I grabbed it, did them. Alright. So, I worked on these shells a while ago, and then I did the fins at my event on Saturday. So, I decided to just put them together real quick last night. So, they're headless. I have the heads, but the heads have no eyes, which is why they're headless. So we have this one, pink and purple. And then we have this one. I'm trying to hold it the right way. There we go. Purple. 2 shades of purple. And then this one is dark and light blue with a light blue body. So I already have a couple of these guys in my market bags already made. I do need to do a full inventory count. Do I want to do that today? Right here, right now. If I just like bring a bag in and just write it all down. What I want to do is I want to write down every item I have and what color so that I can make a full spreadsheet of what I want to make while simultaneously getting rid of yarn. I did pay for the event at the end of January. I have to wait a few days before I find out if I got accepted or not. Hopefully I do get accepted because I am working towards that event. If not, I do have an event in March that I'll just work towards, and I'll have a much longer break to market prep. But it's kind of a long time. And even if I do the one in January, that's still all of February. The very end of January, all of February, and the very, very beginning of March to market prep for the next one. If, you know, I were to sell too many things and I need to restock. So I'm trying to get ahead of it this year for markets because there's another market I want to do that's humongous in November? They don't have the dates. It'll either be late November or early December that I really want to do. So, but it costs a lot of money to get into, and I need a lot of inventory. So, we'll see if I ever get around to doing that, but it's currently December, so that's like 11 months away. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and just go through all of my inventory, which means I only have room for like one market bag on my floor here because my desk is covered in yarn and dragons. So, dragon, but he's huge and taking up half the desk. So I think I'm just going to go and do that because it's going to be easiest to start making things once I figure out what I already have. Obviously, depending on what it is, depending on what it is, I will be making duplicates of things. I just need to know what colors and quantities I have. And my iPad is dead. Fun times. So that I can kind of do a full list. Actually, I think I feel like writing this on paper. Do I? Do I not? I kind of want to, but I'd have to find one of my notepads. And it would take a lot of paper. Let's just do it on my iPad for now. And then I think I'll print out my spreadsheets and then we'll do the inventory that way just because. Oh, okay. I was like, what is that for? Yeah. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to figure out all of my inventory. So I need to go grab the bags. Alright, so it's been a minute. I didn't actually finish counting my inventory. I got sidetracked and had to do something. So I went to a few places. First off, I went to Dunkin' to get Dunkin' because I'm probably addicted and it's a bad thing. Second thing, I went to Michael's. I had to do a meetup for an order. That's why I went out. And on the way home, I hit up Michael's because this is how many shells I have left of the discontinued variegated yarn at Michael's in the Sweet Snuggle size. I have this, and then I have one more of these laying around as well. And I have a small cake of this that should make 1 or 2. So based off of the size 7 colors that I already have in my rack and what body colors I'm going to use with these shells versus what I already have, a lot of them are going to be duplicated, but I just want to make all the turtles as part of market inventory. So they have a buy one get one 50% off for yarn right now. So I got a light pink, it's just called pink. I got a light blue, sky blue. I got blue, which is a darker blue. And then I was going to get this mint, so that was 4 skeins. I think this is called mint. Yeah, mint. To make the 4 skeins for the buy one get one. But for some reason the mint was on clearance at my store. Not tagged or like labeled or anything. But when I scanned it in the app it wasn't. So I had to run back and get a white one to make the buy one get one work. Because if it's clearance it's not part of the buy one get one. So I had to get a 5th skein, which is fine. I mean, I am missing a light purple as well. I was going to get a light purple and they didn't have any. So I do need to get that, but like I have 2 of the variegated blue shells left. I made this light blue one, and I already have a dark blue one in my market bag. So since I have 2 shells left, I'm just going to make another light blue and another dark blue. To get rid of all of the shells and have inventory, and I just won't put them all out. It'll be overstock. Another thing, my yarn order from Premier came in today. It shipped on Monday, and it got here this morning. Today's Wednesday. That's crazy. This time, though, it came in a bag, which is sad because I like boxes. But that's okay. I will live. Also, they taped this up like crazy. I don't know what that's for. Oh, I do. Okay. So we're just going to open this bad boy up because you have to be very... Oh, I thought I said something. You have to be very careful to not cut the yarn. And since I really don't know how tall this yarn is, I feel like they should not do this because you don't know. Okay, yep, we're fine, we're fine. It's fine, we'll figure it out. Okay, see? Yarn's literally right there. So I have to be very, very careful as to opening this. And because of the tape, I can't really rip it either. I don't remember what I ordered. I know I placed this order because I needed more sand to make more demogorgons. Because my sister wants a set to buy, and she wants a set for herself. I already gave my dad his set, and then other family members want a set too. So I need to make them, so I need more. Also, my grandma started buying me yarn, and to like support me. So she's been kind of buying a couple packs every month, and one of the 4 packs that she bought me was actually the sand color that I need. It's called Toffee in Premier. So I have 3 of those. I have 3 yellow, 3 bubblegum, and 3 very berry from her. And then in this order, I'm kind of just going to leave it on the floor and show you guys. I have a poppy. I needed the sand, and then I didn't really need anything else that I already had, so I got a lot of new colors that I'm trying to own them all to have them in case I ever need them. So I got a red. I think I only have 2, so that's why I got a 3rd one. Maybe, I don't remember. 3 of the toffee. I got 3 in the color haze. This is a very pretty purple color. This is darker than the light purple. So that's nice. It's very in between. That's very pretty. I got 3 in the color pink lemonade. This kind of reminds me of coral a bit. Cute. Alrighty. Since she ordered me a pack of toffee, I only got 2. So here's my other pack of toffee. And then I have, what is this? I don't know. This is acorn. So it's kind of a medium brown. So I got 3. I try to get them in sets of 3 if I can, because I know they just take these and package them that way. So 3 kind of works. And last but not least, I got 3 in the color Ruby, which is this dark red color. Oh, it's purple, almost. I think it's dark red. I think that's what I went for. Dark red color. So, that is all the yarn that I got. So I need to do some yarn organizing because I have some yarn up here that needs to go because my dad needs to put a 3D printer here. I need to cake some yarn. The only reason I didn't put the yarn away when my yarn from my grandma got here is because I knew this order was coming, hopefully soon. And I didn't want to rearrange the colors to make those fit to just have to do it again to make these fit. So I held off on it, and now that they're here, I can rearrange them all. I did put my Bernat blanket away from Ollie's from a few days ago away already in my closet because it was not fitting anywhere else. But these guys actually go in my cubicles, so we're going to have to make that fit later. I might actually do it now, so I might record a before and an after because I don't think I want to record the whole thing because I really need to edit a whole bunch of footage off of my SD card because there's like no space and I only have the one SD card, so my bad. Okay, so as you just saw, I put all of my Premier yarn away. I definitely have too much now because I'm running out of space. I don't have any more for any whatsoever up until I use some old yarn to open up some more cubicles. So that is something I will be doing in the near future. I also picked up pillows for stuffing last night. So I went ahead and opened them all up and put them in my totes. If you don't know, I buy pillows for stuffing instead of polyfill because it's the same thing but much cheaper. And I can also buy it in smaller quantities if I need to. And then I have 4 18-gallon totes, 2 in orange and 2 in gray. And 4 pillows fit in a tote. Barely, but I squished them down and then I stacked them up in my closet. It goes 4 high up until the shelf is in the way. So I hold 16 pillows at a time. Sometimes I have more, like if I'm really into market prepping or making huge things, and I just leave them laying around. But I put them all away so that they are no longer on my floor because they were in front of my blanket yarn cubicles. I did have to leave one pillow out, but that's because I'm going to use it, so I wanted to leave one out. My next task is to cake or put away all of this yarn. I have some Bernat blanket that just needs to be put away, and then some other yarn that needs to be caked. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I am going to finish working on the mushrooms for my dad's dragon.